But it really is weird. No one knows when the schedule's coming out. And there's some reason to believe that at one point it was supposed to be this week. I heard some things yesterday because when we write stories about just open, vague questions, I'll hear from people. And one of the things I heard yesterday is at one point it was this week. It was Thursday night. And if it was coming Thursday night, we'd have heard something tangible by now that it's coming Thursday night. There'd be other things, other indications, either that we would hear that we could use or not use. I think it's next week because the week after that is running into Memorial Day weekend.
Oh,
you don't want to drop the sheet on the schedule on Thursday night and then the big day of reacting to it. People are going to be scattering for a 3-day weekend somewhere. Next week is the week to do it. And if it isn't by Thursday the 16th, something's gone haywire for the NFL this year. And usually, I mean, look, with anything else, if they would hunker down and not say anything, we would think something's gone haywire. So they've hunkered down and they're not saying anything. So it's fair to wonder what the hell happened here.
Well,
what's going on?
Right, maybe it's the Christmas Day stuff, right? Tinkering with that, as we've talked about a little bit there. They got to have
tinkering.
Well,
it's not tinkering. It's saying who's going to pay us $100 million for these two games.
So I get, is that part of it? Is that maybe part of the delay? I didn't know. And then I just think of like the schedule talk we talked about, where they're going to have some teams play on Saturday that are the same teams that are going to play on Christmas Day, and they got to figure out they don't play each other. That I would think some of that, even for the NFL, has got a few more curveballs this year with the schedule.
That's
Brazil
a hell of a wrench
and everything, right?
That's a hell of a wrench,
right? Okay.
Think about that.
Yeah.
Think about that. They're already down the road with the scheduling process.
Right.
And then late March, they decide, hey, here's what we're going to do.
Yes.
We're going to play 2 games on Christmas this year, even though we told everyone we're not going to.
Right.
Probably everyone in the building as well. Oh, forget about that. We're playing 2 games on Wednesday because the owners got together and said we made how much money playing on Christmas, and we're not going to
do it again.
Figure this out. Figure this out. People who work for us, figure this out. But if you're going to take those teams from the Wednesday and they're going to do like a round robin and play others of the same 4, you just shift them around the prior Saturday. Yeah, that could complicate when you take that and the idea of we're going to sell these Christmas games to the highest bidder. That is the kind of thing that could slow down the scheduling process.
I would think so. I mean, that's kind of where my mind went, just thinking about it too. Because you're right. We usually get a feel from people we know in the NFL, like, hey, it's about to drop. It's getting close. We might even hear from our TV partners or people here in our building at NBC, hey, we're getting word that it might come out next week. I haven't gotten that or feel that yet. I think everyone kind of thinks it's going to happen next week, but it definitely seems like it's still up in the air. We'll see where it goes. The Bengals, as we know, with a healthy Joe Burrow, right, are one of those teams that is going to be on prime time. Right, it is one of the best rivalries in the game right now. Them versus Buffalo, them versus the Chiefs. Right, the division itself, the AFC North. It's no lose, no matter who plays each other there. Right, incredible division right now. So yeah, they need to be healthy. And the Bengals are in the Super Bowl window, as we know. They might only have T. Higgins one more year. This is a big year. Right, can they hit the ground running? Right, they got the Trey Hendrickson problem on the defensive side of the ball right now and repaying him, right? So they got a few things to juggle off the field to make sure they're the best on the field, and we're going to see where that goes. But I certainly expect them to be in the mix with the upper echelons of the NFL.
They've got the NFC East and the AFC West as their out-of-division, all 4 teams from those divisions,
right,
which means they go to Kansas City this year. So we get to see Burrow versus Mahomes. Maybe don't play it Christmas Eve this year or close to Christmas this year. Let's get it at a time when we're reasonably confident both guys are going to be healthy. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.